Hi guys. This is not a normal video that I usually do on my channel, but this is more like a tribute or like a remembrance of Cameron Boyce. I bet most of you heard that he passed away a few days ago. If there's any confusion, I'm recording this on the 11th of July, so it's been a few days. But why am I doing this? Well, the first time I heard about what happened to Cameron was actually, I think, on the 8th. I am not 100% sure. But I know that I was actually coming home from watching Spider-Man Far From Home. And I went out with a couple of family friends. And one of them looked up their phone and said that this Disney Channel star has passed away. And to be honest, I'm terrible with names. I know faces, but I'm just terrible with celebrities' names. I apologize. But yeah, so she said this name and she says like, yeah, he died when he was 20. I'm like, wow, that's a really young age. And I call myself old all the time, but that's just to make me feel somehow better. But yeah, I'm 21 and Cameron Boyce was 20. And I did not know that he was that close of an age to me. I didn't even know I was 1 year older than him. I never knew that. I never knew really how old celebrities are. Usually you don't really look them up unless you are curious. But I just remember reading his name and I just didn't react. I did not know who this Cameron Boyce was. Until the next day, I was really tired of watching Far From Home. I was like getting all the emotions out, like what I watched. It was a great movie, by the way. You'll see my review of it soon. But the next day, I remember looking up, okay, Disney Channel star passes away, and like on Google, and Cameron Boyce was the first one to pop up, and I saw his face. I did not know that was him. And I honestly didn't know he was 1 year, like, younger than me. I grew up watching him on Disney Channel. I remember when Jessie came out and watching little Luke Ross and just the whole family of Jessie, Debbie Ryan as Jessie, and just... I remember watching that full show from when it began to all the way to it ended. I was a huge fan. I mean... One of the reasons why I watched Jessie is because of Debbie. She was Bailey in The Sweet Life on Deck. And I watched The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck, and I saw Debbie. She did a great job, and then I heard, oh, she's in a new show. I'm like, okay, I'll check it out because of her. Because I knew her from Sweet Life on Deck. So, like, why not? Follow the stars. Like, they're doing new TV shows on Disney Channel. Why not follow? And that's when I was introduced to Luke Ross, as in Cameron Boyce. I wasn't paying attention to celebrities' names because I usually forget them and I'm really bad with remembering names, so I already told you that. But he was a funny kid as in watching him on Jessie, and I didn't really think of the actor as much. But I did watch Descendants, and I remember the first one came out, and I recognized him. I'm like, what? Like, from Jessie you became a Descendant? That is so cool. Like... I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of Cameron Ross. Boyce. I'm sorry, I am mixing up names, so I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm sorry. But I just remember watching him like, oh yeah, he's from Jessie, and I remember seeing Mal, and then like, oh yeah, she's from Liv and Maddie. So I was like, all seeing these Disney stars almost into one movie. It was kind of fun to see Descendants, and I loved it. I love Descendants. I love the music. Same thing with Descendants 2. And I can't wait till Descendants 3 comes out. not so much anymore. I mean, I want to see it for sure. It's just knowing that Cameron Boyce has passed. It's hard. I honestly, to be honest, when I found out it was him, I was sad, but I wasn't like grieving. I was sad, like he died at a young age, but I didn't know him. I didn't watch him as much as in Disney Channel than I did in like the others I have watched. But then it really hit me hard today. It was literally this morning. I woke up as usual. I looked up my phone, checking my channel to see if I got any new subscribers, just hoping. But the first thing that popped up on YouTube was tribute to Cameron Boyce. And I watched two of them. One with one of the celebrities who played Mal said something, and she said what she said on her paper and what she wanted to say about Cameron, and I felt very emotional. Because I seen that actress in 2 different TV shows, Liv and Maddie, and if you believe it or not, I've seen her in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But what I want to say is that when I read her, when I saw her say what she had to say about Cameron, it just sunk my heart completely. And now I can't get over it. I started to tear up, I started crying, which is probably a normal grieving process in that situation. Just I really felt bad that I didn't felt anything. I kind of at first, I think I was in shock. I have to say that I was in shock that he passed because he was so young. And then watching these videos just finally broke me into tears. And I thank you for those videos, those tribute videos to Cameron Boyce. And when watching his videos again, I see him so lively and happy and just awesome dance moves. I was kind of jealous of when watching him, like, oh, that's so cool, he can dance. I wish I could dance like that. He's such a great dancer, and he's full of energy and full of life. And literally after watching all those videos of him being in shows and movies and just all these celebrities just also grieving for the loss of this wonderful, wonderful young adult, as I have to say now. But I always remember him as the little kid from Jessie, and of course the teenage punk from Descendants. I just wanted to say this today because I'm also grieving. But just to say that Hungry Harmony has watched him kind of grow up in Jessie and also I'm from Hungary, if that really kind of means anything. Like, Disney Channel has also reached Hungary, but also you could say YouTube, because I remember that's where I watched most of my shows when I was very young, and Jessie was one of them. And that's when I was introduced to him first time. He was an interesting kid. But I know that all the celebrities who knew him, or all his family members, are really grieving and mourning for him. And I just wanted to share what I remember from Cameron, that what he has done for me in a way, made me laugh, made me jealous of his dance moves. But I always saw life in him. Always a young-hearted, energetic kid. And very passionate on his dancing. That's just what I saw. And it may not be as big as of an impact as some other people may have to say about Cameron, but I just wanted to do this to remember him. And that I loved watching him, and I'm really sad that he's gone. He had so much more that he could live for. And I hope to say he's in a better place right now. But I just wanted to give this message out because I want to share Cameron Boyce to my Hungarian friends who may have watched also Jessie and maybe Descendants and maybe some other movies that he was in. So I hope any of my Hungarian subscribers, whoever watched him as grown up, please let me know. Also, let's just celebrate the life he lived. I don't know much about Cameron, but I think he lived an awesome, loving life. The people around him for sure loved him, and I shout out my love for him as well. I'm gonna miss you, Cameron. I'm gonna miss that smile. I'm gonna miss your energetic smile. I already said that, but it's like energetic personality and just your love for dancing. I always loved to see you dance and always was jealous. Let's remember him and celebrate his life that he lived on this earth. Those 20 years. He lived it to the fullest. Thanks, guys. And for those to my Hungarian subscribers, ha ismertétek Cameron Boyce-t, légy szíves, hogy tudjam meg a kommentekben. Mert akarom tudni, hogy hányan, még Magyarországon is, hogy ismerték, vagy látták, vagy így szerették Cameron Boyce a színészt. Lehet, hogy a Jessie-ben a Disney csatornán, vagy lehet, hogy a Descendants filmekben. Bocs, ha nem lehet érteni, amit mondok. Próbálom jól mondani ezt, de ha valamennyit értitek, amit mondok, légy szíves. Share this with your friends. A barátaitokkal. Thank you guys for watching. Hungry Harmony out. I'll miss you, Cameron. I'm going to miss you. Hungry. And all the fans of Hungry, of Cameron Boyce, will miss you. Of you.